Hi, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to do something with oranges and maybe like a teal color. So I'll probably be using a few palettes because obviously they all have, you know, colors you're looking for. So all palettes are going to be from Colourpop, which is super affordable. So the first one I'm going to use is a High Tide here because it has a lot of the teals that I want to use, especially like this dark one here. So I want to use that one. And then I'm also going to use Little Ray Sunshine and Aren't You Glad. So there's a few colors. I think it's just like this orange here, and then orange yellow. And then this one has like some oranges that I want to use. So without further ado, let's get into it. I already did my eyebrows and I prepped my face just to save some time. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and prep my eyelids. And for that, I'm going to be using the P. Louise base here. Focus, focus. All right. And I'm just going to use a fluffy brush to blend it out. You want to get that all over the lid, bottom of the eye here. So you want to set that first. Okay, so once we have that, I want to go ahead and start. So I'm going to start with the orange here, and I think I want to take, let's see here, I think I want to take Sunkissed, this one right here. I'm going to take this little bitty packing brush, and we're just going to do like a round shape. So it's no like straight edge, cut crease, none of that. Do like a smoky orange teal eye. Okay, so I want to pack this first while my base is nice and wet. So you want to pack the color all around. And then you're gonna blend it. Because once you have it packed, then you're gonna start blending it. See, now that the color's nice and packed. Make sure you have that really nicely packed. Okay, so once it's nice and packed, I'm going to go ahead and blend it. And I'm just going to start small circular motions here. Just want to blend the edge so it doesn't look so harsh. I just want to do circular motions so the edge doesn't look harsh. Okay, just like that. Alright, so once we have that, I want to take Little Ray of Sunshine, and I want to take, let's see, what is it called? Sunny? Wait, what is it? Sunnies. So it's this yellow right here in the center. And for that, I want to take another skinny brush, but a little bit more fluffier, because I want to blend the yellow with the orange. Okay. This is going to go on half on and half off. So I want to blend this. Right, just like that. So just like that, blend the orange and the yellow together. And this is why you put the concealer all over, so you have something that the eyeshadow can grab and hold on to. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I want to re-intensify the orange. So I'm going to pack it on here again because we lost some of the intensity. And you always want to go back with the same colors you used, and that'll just make them brighter and more intense than just doing it like one pass. So always do it a second time. You see how it just kind of came to life again? Because sometimes when you blend them, you lose some of the color. And you want to do the same that you did the first time. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with that yellow to re-intensify it. Okay, so just like that. Alright, so now I want to do the teal. And I want to do, let's see, I don't know. So I think I'm going to go with Urchin, this one, instead of this one. I'm going to go with that one. If it's too light, then I'll darken it with this one, but I want to go in with this one here. And then let's see, I wasn't going to put a base on, but I think I am. And I'm going to use, let's see, the Banging Blue, just so it has something to grab onto. I'm not going to put a lot, just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just the tiniest bit like that. And this is just so the eyeshadow has something to grab onto. Because I want it to stand out. But sometimes if you don't put a base for the eyeshadow to grab onto, it just falls right off. This is technically not a cut crease because you're just, you know, placing the color. Okie dokie. So now I want to go in with the High Tide. And let's see, I want to use like a flat packing brush. So I'm going to go with the color Urchin. And then I'm just going to pack it onto that base we just placed. And then you always want to do like colorful looks like this before you do your base, and that's just so you don't, you know, if you get fallout, it doesn't end up all over your foundation and you have to clean it up. Okay, so something like that. So now with a clean brush, like a nice tiny little blending brush, I'm going to go around the edges of the blue so it doesn't look so harsh. And just in circular motions, the same. That just so it looks more blended into. And there's nothing on the brush. Just diffusing those edges. Okay, and then I'm going to go back with the orange one because it looks like I got a little bit of the blue here. So I'm going to go back in with the orange and re-intensify it. Because I lost some of that orange when I mixed it in with the blue there. It's like you don't want to lose that. Okay, your edges look pretty blended. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to finish the other eye and then I'm going to work on my base. So I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. So I finished my other eye, I did my lower lash, and I just used the same colors that I used to do the top. Did my eyelashes too. And then for base, I'm going to be using Born This Way, and this is in the shade Natural Beige. So go ahead and do that. Okay, so next for concealer, I'm going to be using the Born This Way, and then I have Natural Beige, and I also have Shortbread. So I think I'm gonna go mix both. Let's see here, so to get a little more coverage. I think I'm just gonna use a tiny more bit of the super light one. Okay, that should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that. Okay, now that my under eye is nice and blended, I'm gonna go ahead and set it lightly, and this is the Moira powder in the shade Banana. So I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna set my T-zone really lightly. And then for cream contour, I'm going to be using my Soul Body from Colourpop, and this is in the shade Medium Dark. Okay, now that my contour is all blended, I want to do a little bit of cream highlight here. So I'm going to use, this is a Huda Beauty Nymph in the shade Luna. This is a cream highlighter. Let's see here. So I'm going to use a little bit of cream highlight here. Next, for cream blush, I'm going to use another one of the Blush. This is from Emma Mitchell's collection, and this is in the shade Mango Daiquiri. Go ahead and blend that. Okay, so now that my cream blush is all set, I'm going to go ahead and seal everything with powder. So I'm going to start with my highlight, and this is I Need a Glue. I Need a Glue. I Need a Nude Glow by Natasha Denona. And this is what it looks like. So next for bronzer, I'm going to be using Juvia's Place, and this is in medium. And I'm going to be using both colors here. Okay, now that my bronzer is all done, next for blush, I'm going to be using, this is the half bottom of the Shapeshifter collection, and I'm going to be using Laos here. Maybe mix it with Amulet. Let's see. Oh no, that's pretty. So we'll do Laos. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so now that we're done with blush, what I want to do next is I want to bake just a little bit, just to kind of brighten some areas. Let's see here. And for baking, I want to use the Too Faced Born This Way, and this is in translucent. I really like these because I have like a sifter. It's got a little cap too. I'm just going to bake a tiny bit to bring the brightness back to our face. And when I do a bake, like I don't do like a heavy bake. It's just to brighten the area, and then you just like set the rest of your face. You just want to take off the bake with the fluffy brush. Okay, so once that's all done, what I want to do next is I want to spray my face with the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut just to bring life back to my face. Alright, so next I want to do lips, and I want to do something bold. I want to go with like an orange here. So I'm using another one of the KVDs, and this is Orale, in the shade Orale. And then I'm using a lip liner, So Happy, and this is by Colourpop. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this one here. Alright, well here's the finished look. So I feel like this is kind of fallish too, but it could be summer maybe because of the oranges. I don't know. I really like it. I like the combo of both the colors. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Here's another fall look for you. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you give this video a like, a thumbs up, and turn on your notification bell for any future videos. I do hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you on the next one. Bye!